Okay, so this is an Islander match I played a few days ago. It's real small. This was during the week, right after I got off of work.
Attack the east
Late at night.
I have the orb.
Just a few people on here. Well, this was really amusing, though. There were some new people on here. It's always fun when there's a few new people mixed in with the veterans, I guess you could call them. Of course, it's a little bit predictable because you know what the new people are going to do. There's always going to be some new guy, or maybe he's the video game version of a troll. I don't know, but there's always going to be some. There's always going to be one guy who, no matter what happens, he's gonna take center. And this was no exception. I mean, it's always hilarious when they do.
Red core is
Yep, there's the scoreboard there. And we started off not getting a good start. I mean, you know, you got to be quick right off the bat. You got to take a side, and then lock out the other side, or else hold on to your prime while hitting the enemy prime. If you don't coordinate that right, the enemy does. You're gonna get behind real quick, which is what's happened here. You know, we lost our prime. We're getting ready to lose points off the core. I'm trying to knock down the enemy orb carrier who hasn't even had time to get over to our prime yet, and our prime's already down. I've seen somebody grab the orb, so I'm going to jump in the manta here and drag him over there and see if we can get it back. And amazingly, he didn't fall off. I'm going to squish the enemy orb carrier. And looking around, oh, there's our orb, but it's down. And there's the blue orb. Blue orb is up, blue orb is down, both orbs down, our orb is gone. So yeah, it boils down to, as it often does, whoever's left tries to pick up the pieces before somebody can get back here with more stuff.
Red core is secure.
Okay, so managed to shoot the node down, so we're holding them off a little bit here. It's not completely lost. We've got our prime back. That's all we got. We got our orb here. That's good. And I'm thinking, well, there's a manta right there. I should drive it forward and try to take an SPMA out, but I'm gonna lose it right here. No? Yeah.
Grab the redeemer.
Somebody got me with an Avril there. Don't see where he was. And yeah, it's, I was hoping we were hoping we were going to start something there, but our prime is back down again. See, it's real tough. If you lose your prime on this level, it's real hard to come back from that. But that's what it's all about. Is you got to nail down your prime. Once you got your prime nailed down, then you can start working on them sides. You get one side, and then if you're fast, you can take over the enemy prime. But either that or take over both sides, and then you got an advantage. But what you don't want to do in the middle of this is take center, because center, it takes away from the effort of taking the sides and then the enemy prime, which are the things that matter. Those are the territorial nodes. Those are the ones that are on the grid. And B, it forces your orb to spawn at the center of the map where it's very difficult to run it from. There's no flyer next to it. You got to jump up. You got to jump up that jump lift and then run over all that open terrain, and it's much more difficult to run it from there. On the upside, you do get the cicada, but ironically, the new players who insist on getting center, you see there's someone fighting over it now. While we're desperately trying to hold our prime, one of our new players has gone over and taken center. Instead of defending our prime, where he might have done some good, or taking the opposite node on the other side, which would have kept our prime from going down, he's spent his time taking center. See, that's depriving our team of a man, and it also means that whenever that prime center goes up from now on, our orb's going to spawn over there. That's basically it. Oh, this is beautiful here. This was the achievement of a dream. I've always wanted to ride on top of the Raptor, like I'm driving a horse. But yeah. And it would have been even more dramatic if we'd been a little bit lower and I could have survived that fall. But as it was, yeah. Well, here you go. Yeah, here. I knew we took center, so I decided, look, if you're going to take center, you got to grab the cicada. You got to take advantage of it at least, because you can you can take down nodes pretty quick with it. It's good for that. But now our prime is down, of course. And of course our, yeah, and the cicada is very susceptible to that raptor, so he's not going to last long if the raptor comes after it. And of course our orb in all of this hasn't moved an inch. These people that come in here, these Johnny-come-latelys, these newcomers who come in here and insist on taking center, you know, they take center, but then they don't take the cicada and they don't run the orb, you know? I mean, if you're going to take center, if you're going to insist on taking center, the least you could do is use the advantages, whatever advantages center gives you. You could at least try to use them, you know, but they don't even do that, so. You know, I figured they're just either really inexperienced or they're just doing it to be evil. You know, it's one of those things. You can't really tell. Are they dumb or evil? Just like the Republicans. No, I'm not getting into that. Okay, well, yeah, I'm gonna mess this up. I'm gonna jump in there. No, I got that one. Okay. So yeah, we're still just trying to hold our prime. You know, we're down, lost about 20 points. But damn if we don't have center. I did figure out who was doing it this time. I'll give you his name here so you can curse him. I can't remember his name right now because I have no memory. I'm old and wretched that way. He's a Russian, I think. I believe he is Russian because I was yelling at him and he was ignoring me. I figure he doesn't speak English. I should have checked out his ping. His ping is probably 3,000 because he's playing from Stalingrad. Alright, so we got a little bit of defense going on here. I'm holding the prime, which is also a bit of a problem because, you know, these are small teams. So, you know, if all our good players are sitting here playing defense, there's nobody to attack. So, again, it's a problem, you know, but damn if we don't have center. And there's the blue orb carrier, and I'm sitting here trying to taking pot shots at him, but I'm going to hide back here, but then he's going to jump up around that corner and just kill me right off the bat, and that's going to be the end of that. Yeah. Samata's over there. He's being real good about backing me up here, but it's not going to save me. Yeah, there he goes, right around the corner. There he is, and there goes our prime. You know, I should have kept an eye out, but so anyway, I'm hoping the Somata can hold things together over there for a little bit. Okay, so we got our prime again. I'm going to run back over. Yeah. Well, I could go get the prime, but I've decided, nah, I'm going to go kill a howitzer or something. And then I'm like, no, let me grab this vehicle because whoever took center isn't going to take it. And if you're going to have center, you might as well use this vehicle. I mean, it is useful. So I'm going to take out the pesky artillery vehicle there. And then try once again, see if I can knock down these sides with it, because the sides are what it's all about. If you can get one side, then you can hit their prime. No, once again, you know. And now I'm just getting desperate. I mean, I've seen people pull this off, but I'm no good at it. You got to be pretty nimble with this. You can kind of run people over with this thing, but nah, I'm no good with that. Now, blue is taking center, and yeah, you can see our resident noob is fighting for center. Yeah, here I am yelling at him, saying, please, whoever keeps taking center, stop doing that. You're screwing your own team. And then I turn around, and there he is. And what's his name? Dart Nick, R-U-S. R-U-S for Russia. He's a Russian. That's how I know. I'm sure he's a real nice guy. But why is he doing it? I don't know. I'm telling him not to, and he's not listening to me. I said, don't do it. Stop doing it. And then I saw his name, and I said, I'm talking to you, Dart Nick. But, of course, he's paying no attention to me whatsoever. He's going to keep on doing that the entire match. And yet we'll win.
Red core is secure.
Yeah, nothing else to do. So we got a problem here. We're a little short-handed. We basically got maybe 2-3 good players. Actually, I think the reason we won this really was because I think we had an extra player come in about halfway through, and he helped us out. But the real problem here is, you know, we've only got a few good players, and it does take a few players to get some coordination going. I mean, you got to hold down prime, and then you got to take those sides. Right now, I'm trying to hold prime, but there's all kinds of incoming fire. I gotta dodge this guy now. There's all kinds of incoming fire. I might be able to take it down again. Yeah, I took it down again.
Defend the prime node.
Is the orb gonna come in here? What's gonna happen? I'm still just shooting people. Yeah, see, we got center again. Wonderful. Why do they do it? You know, they don't use the cicada. They don't run the orb from there. Why do they take it? It's a mystery to me. There's every one of these games, there's some new guy that does that. Spends the entire game taking center and then doing nothing with it. There's a couple of scorpions over there. They don't run the scorpions. They don't run the cicada. They don't run the orb. What are they doing? I don't know. I don't know. It's a mystery. Yeah, I'm a little wired up. I had to go buy coffee today. I ran out of coffee and I went down to the store and about had a heart attack. I haven't bought coffee in about 6 months. That shit went up, man. And I couldn't even get any Colombian. There's a shortage of Colombian, man. I don't know what's up. You know, there's like they busted all the Colombian coffee or something. You know, it's like Schnooks is over there, like, you know, Colombian. No, we don't even have that shit. No, you got to go down to the discount store. They still got a couple of cans left. They had a couple little tiny cans of Colombian. They had this shit called Silk Black. You know, I'm looking at that like, no, that ain't no fucking Colombian. I don't know what the fuck that is. Where's the goddamn Colombian? Then finally I see there's one little can down there. Tiny ass little can of Colombian coffee, $5. Like, oh fuck. Well, it's a good thing I don't drink as much of it as I used to, I guess. I drink like one cup of that shit and I'm wired for the day. I can't handle it. I start yelling at people. It's terrible. And here's Dart Nick. He's back here healing me, which is nice of him. And I'm trying to give him a hint here. Grab the orb, please. Grab the orb. And he's taking it. So yeah, he's a nice guy, I'm sure. So there he's doing something useful. And I'm holding center. And notice we got one side. The other side is blue. I got yelled at by UT most at the end of this because he was saying, you know, you should have attacked. You should have attacked. We had both sides. No, we never had both sides. We don't have both sides now. I have to stay here because our prime is open. I think right in here he's telling me, yeah, see? Now here I'm yelling at Dart Nick. He's taken the orb. He ran it to the wrong side, the side that was already red. And now I'm watching him move across. I'm telling him, go to the other side, but I know what he's going to do. He's going to take that orb and cap center with it. It's like a bad joke. Well, it is a bad joke. And now I'm just going to yell at him. I'm saying, you bastard!
I have the orb.
And I'm telling him, no wonder you lost the Cold War. I notice nowhere in this entire process, nowhere in this entire game do we have both sides. I have to stay here and hold our prime because our prime is open. We're even going to lose it here because I'm the only one here holding it, but UT Most is going to be urging me to attack. Well, if I leave here for a second, this thing's going down, and then we're out of here. In fact, it is going to go down because I'm not going to be enough to hold it. They're just going to come in here and take it from me, basically. Yeah, here we go. Incoming. I'm going to jump in here. Oh, there's the orb. I think I did knock him down, but there's like 2 vehicles shooting at me now, so that's it for me. And there's nobody on our team running the orb, of course. I was fortunate I was able to spawn back at our prime, but I wasn't quick enough to grab that scorpion, which would have been a big help. But, you know, did manage to live long enough to try to build the prime back up. Yeah, we are actually going to win this. Yeah, blue is trying to take center back. I mean, I guess they've got their noob over there working on that too. Now we've got one side. The orb is headed in the right direction. Might make it this time. Yeah, you see, UT Most here is yelling at me, you got to attack, you got to... No, our prime is open. At no point in this process have we had both sides. Our prime has been open all this time.
Attack the enemy prime.
Unless I missed something. Maybe I missed something. I'll have to go back and watch this again. Yeah, it's possible that the one side may have been building But I was on foot. There's no way I could have got there in time. That side would have. Yeah, see now here we've lost it. See, because I'm the only one defending. You know, we're short of people. You know, I'll grant you that we're short of people.
Grab the Redeemer.
But you know, our orbs, our prime's been open all this time.
Attack the prime node.
I have the orb.
Yeah, see, we got Boliang. He came in here. That's probably the reason. That's probably the reason we ended up winning. We did end up with an extra person. And I'm gonna lose this one. Got that one too. Okay. I mean, yeah, we are short of people. I was gonna take this thing, but I seen the orb carrier, so I'm gonna grab up here, grab this. And I am going to get a little bit offensive here because we're getting desperate and we've lost Prime, so that's Boliang there. I screwed up him, but I'm going to grab the orb for him and cap for him. So mission accomplished there. Going to go right back and grab it again. Yeah, when you don't have Prime, there's really nothing to defend. I mean, you can try to defend core, but that's a losing proposition there.
Attack the prime node.
And you get people that are, you know, very aggressive. They want to attack all the time. And attacking is fine, but you do need defense. Defense is important. You know, all the attacking in the world isn't gonna do you any good if the stuff you're attacking is shielded. You got to keep them. You got to keep them nodes behind you up. If they're not up, you got nothing to attack.
Attack the enemy prime node.
Okay, now we got it. Okay, now we got both sides. You know, now I can go forward. And I'm just going to yell for a I'm just going to yell for a taxi. And so Matt is going to come up here and he's going to provide. There is a blue guy in here, but we're going to take him out. Blue is trying to build a side, so if we're going to move, we got to go quick. You know, where's my ride? I'm going to grab some armor while I got a few minutes here. We can still go. Actually, I could have made that one on foot, I'll grant you. Okay, now I got a ride. Now I got a... Oh, well, yeah, okay, well, there is some interference going on here. Yeah, I could have tried to make that side one on foot. It's not... I don't know how likely it is I would have made that. I don't like to try to make runs like that on foot. It's too risky because our prime is... Or, you know, if I don't make it, oh, prime's open. We don't have the orb, you know? And here we go. Now we're going to take it. There you go. And we get a kill there. Kill there.
Double kill.
Easy to kill things with the Scorpion. Good defensive vehicle. That's why I don't go forward with it. I just sit here and try to hold the prime with it. And now we're just gonna take him down. So that was pretty much it. But yeah, that was pretty funny. It is funny, you know, when you get a new guy in there and he spends the whole match doing that. Yeah, there you go. We got another new guy coming in there. All right, yeah, good, fun match. Have a good evening.
And we lost the side when you kept caping the first.
All right already. Yeah, no game's complete with until the arguments are made.